Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, Brains and Beauty, although you can't see it because there's so much covering the Brains and Beauty background. All these products are going to be what we're going to talk about today, which is my first ever project pan. I'm really excited. I've enjoyed watching people pan their eyeshadows and their products in so many different projects. It's just so much fun to watch, and it seems like such a rewarding feeling to be able to really use your makeup. And so, being someone that essentially knows quite a bit about panning through watching, I feel like I've selected a good range of products, and we'll go through the different categories because I'm going to group them into kind of 3 different categories with goals. Essentially, this project is going to be a 21 in 2021, and while this video may go up a little bit later, probably near the end of January, I am filming this in the beginning of the year, so I will have started getting use on these products right at the beginning of the year. Other than that, I do want to note in terms of check-ins, I'm going to be doing check-ins every 3 months, and I feel like that's because I'll just have more progress to show by then. I'm not someone who wears makeup every single day. I'd like to wear it about 2 times a week unless there's a special occasion to wear it more, but that's around the amount that I enjoy using makeup, and so I'm not going to push myself to use more than that, the amount that I enjoy using, but I do want to set these goals to see if I focus on these products, will it look like I'm getting more use out of them. So let's go into the goals, and I'll just rearrange these into the groups that will be easier to talk about. Okay, so that took a little bit to organize, but I think I have it in a way that's easy to discuss it now. So I'm going to start off with the hardest parts, I think, of my project pan. I have these 2 color correctors, and they're essentially full. And so we have all of this product to go through, and my goal on these color correctors is to use them up. I do think that they work well for the purpose that I want them for, and so I do think that I will kind of enjoy using them up, but the reason that I really want to use them up is because they're getting old and they're also a cream product, and I think I would much prefer a liquid product in terms of in these colors rather than a cream product. So I do want to use these up. This is a really, really old product in my collection. This is the MAC Prep and Prime kind of a brightening cream highlighter. I really want to use this up, and I don't feel like I've used a lot of it, but I'm not sure how much there really is inside there, so I guess we'll just have to see. But I'm putting it with this pile over here, which is essentially the products I want to use up that are also very close to being full, because I haven't used this in a long time, so I think it actually has a lot of product in it. This is a nail polish that I bought recently. It's sheer, and I just realized that I think my preference is to have more fuller coverage nail polishes, and so I would like to use this up. I can put 2 coats down to make it more full coverage and to make me enjoy it more. It's what I'm wearing on my nails here, so I would like to use this up. This is the NARS foundation. I think I would prefer to just work with concealers in my collection, and this is getting kind of old, so while this is a beautiful finish, it's a lovely satin, and it's really close to my skin tone as well. I might mix it in with a couple of my concealers to make it work, but I think this is going to be something I'll really enjoy using, but it's time I use it up. This you can't really see right now because the bottle has been moved around, but it's essentially full. It's really close. I don't even think it's to the letter N yet. So I want to use this NARS foundation up. And then I wanted to add these 2 in because they're not makeup products, but I just feel like the last sunscreen that I had, it expired before I used it up, so I want to have this in a project pan so that I can use my sunscreen consistently. I just recently bought this, so it's full. And then this is a hand cream, and this is essentially where the line of the label is. I keep forgetting to use this, even though it's a lovely hand cream and it's in the scent Eden Vanilla. It smells so good. I really do want to use this up and enjoy using it up because it is also nearing its expiry date, and I don't want this to go bad just because I'm forgetting to use it. So these 2 are in my use up pile as well. Okay, so I just took a second to move these 2 around because I realized they were in the wrong groupish. So the last thing that we're going to talk about that is full that I want to use up is in this Huda palette. So there is this shade. It's not an eyeshadow. Everything else is an eyeshadow, but this is just called Concealed, and it's supposed to be used as a primer for your eyeshadow. And I just never touch this because I don't want to get it dirty and then all the powders get dirty and get into it. And so I really want to focus on using this up so that I can free up hand and maybe create like a Franken shadow or something and press it into here. That would be fun. So I do want to just use this up, but I haven't even touched it once. So this is one that I do want to completely finish and use up. So now moving on to the second group. So these are products that I want to use up completely, but they're essentially either halfway kind of done or they're almost done. And so these are my easy products. I really hope these help me out in reaching my goals. So this is the Josh Rosebrook Skin and Hair Hydrating Accelerator. So it is technically a skincare product, but the way I use it is to give myself glowy cheeks when I wear makeup. So this is I'm going to be using in that fashion, and I would say there's about a third of it left. I will do all the markings after this video. For this one, I want to use it up. If you watched my collection video, I have a backup of this, and I really enjoy this concealer, but this one has been open for a while, and I bought that backup when I felt like this was running out, like I was scraping the sides. So I think this will have much more product when I take out the stopper. I haven't yet, but I do want to use this up, and I don't feel like there's too much in it. This Urban Decay Primer Potion is the first primer that I ever got, and I feel like it's probably on its last legs, although I can't even tell, but I really think there isn't much in it and I want to use it up. I do enjoy it, but I think I would prefer a primer that has a base pigment to it to help cover any veins, so I do want to use it up. This is a lip balm. I found a lip balm online that was maple syrup flavored, and now I want that one, but I also am like, Rima, you have to use this up before you buy another one, and I'm so forgetful of using lip balms. I often use it as well to give me some color since it is a tinted lip balm, so I can kind of count it as makeup when I think about it. Instead of using like a lipstick, I'll reach for this. This is my lash primer. I really love this. I feel like it makes mascaras better and it makes them less flaky. And so because I have sensitive eyes, I really do enjoy this, but I keep forgetting to use it when I reach for my mascaras, and I've gone through a couple mascaras and this still hasn't been used up, so I want to put this in the project pan to use it up. And then lastly over here, I have this RMS concealer slash foundation cream, and you can see that I have so much pan in it, and I just want to completely finish this pan. Now, unlike this pan over here, I feel like I have essentially nothing in the second shade of this that I only use as a kind of corrector. I really don't have much pan in this, or I have no pan in this, and I don't have much progress in it. So I really want to at least hit pan on this, which brings us to the second category on this side, which is products I want to hit pan on. And I'll kind of bring them more into frame here. So these are products that I just want to hit pan on. This e.l.f. highlighter, I want to see if I can use it all over the face as kind of a shiny formula, because it is nice. So as just like a sheer glow to the skin. So I do want to see if I can perhaps use it that way. And that way I can hit pan on it. Now I know it's a baked product, so that's going to be really hard to do, but if I focus a brush in the center and then kind of dust it all over the face, hopefully that will work. I don't know, we'll see. But that is the goal for this one, to at least hit pan. In this foundation, I don't think I can pass this along to anyone. I feel like I've made progress on it already. There's a dip, and I want to at least hit pan on this foundation. I know it works good if I'm not using it with liquids. You might have seen this in my box of Banished makeup. And I know we're not supposed to put products that we hate inside her project pans, but I think this is one that I can, if I use it in a very specific way, which is not with liquid products, I will like it. So hopefully I can at least hit pan on this that way. To make up for that one, this is a product that I love, that I use every single time I do my makeup, but it really looks like it's not getting much use at all. I mean, it is a dome baked product, and you can see a dip in this baked product, so that really shows that I do love it normally, but I want to hit pan on this so badly, and so I'm putting in this project pan. Maybe I can use it for more than just my under eyes, and hopefully I'll hit pan on it. This blush is just really pretty, but I've stopped using it, and so I really want to use it, and I wanted to show the use that it had for so many years. It really doesn't even look like it has a dip in it. I want to hit pan on this. This is the last item. I just want to hit pan on this brown shade. I've never hit pan on eyeshadow before, and this seems like one that I was organically going to hit pan on, but I really want to focus on it so I can actually see the pan, and maybe this will inspire me to do some pan those eyeshadows. I don't know. But for now, I just want to try at least hit pan on one shadow, and I'm going to choose this brown. And that's it. Those were all my products for the 21 and 2021 project. I hope you'll follow through with my progress. I will be updating you every 3 months on these products, and let me know if you're doing a project pan. I'd love to follow along as well. Bye!